لا إله إلا الله.
الحمد لله فاضل السماوات والأرض جاعل الملائكة رسلا أولي أجنحة مثنى وثلاث ورباع يزيد في الخلق ما يشاء إن الله على كل شيء قدير. الحمد لله الذي خلق السماوات والأرض وجعل الظلمات والنور ثم الذين كفروا بربهم يعدلون. الحمد لله الذي أنزل على عبده الكتاب ولم يجعل له عوجا قيما لينذر بأسا شديدا من لدنه ويبشر المؤمنين الذين يعملون الصالحات أن لهم أجرا حسنا. وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن سيدنا وحبيبنا وقائدنا وقرة أعيننا محمد رسول الله بلغ الرسالة وأدى الأمانة ونصح الأمة وتركنا على المحجة البيضاء ليلها كنهارها لن يزيغ عنها إلا هالك. أما بعد فإن أصدق الحديث كتاب الله وخير الهدي هدي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وشر الأمور محدثاتها وكل محدثة بدعة وكل بدعة ضلالة أعاذنا الله منها. يقول الله سبحانه وتعالى في محكم تنزيله وهو أصدق القائلين: يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون. ويقول الحق سبحانه: يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم ومن يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما. ويقول الحبيب صلى الله عليه وسلم: تركت فيكم ما إن تمسكتم بهما لن تضلوا بعدي أبدا كتاب الله وسنتي أو كما قال صلى الله عليه وسلم. My dear respected brothers and sisters, first and foremost, I'm so glad to be with you today. I hear a lot of good things about this community, and before even I came to you, I love you for the sake of Allah. And today I want to talk about the reasons, the acts of worship that make us to love Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and Allah to love us. So first and foremost, in the Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told us, if you recite the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and if you want Allah to talk to you, then recite the Quran. If you want to talk to Allah, then observe your prayer. Because when we are praying, we are talking to Allah, saying, Iyaka na'budu wa iyaka nasta'in. Only you, Allah. So this kaf iyaka, we call kaf al-khitab. We are talking to Allah in our prayer. And when we are reciting the Quran, Allah is addressing us, Allah is talking to us, what is good for us in this life and hereafter. And Quran, it's a message. كتاب أنزلناه إليك مبارك ليدبروا آياته وليتذكر أولو الألباب. This book, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, كتاب أنزلناه إليك. This Quran, this book, it is a book that Allah has sent down on His Messenger Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And it's a blessing book, Mubarak. It's a blessing. It's a rasail, it's a message. So the first and foremost, if we want to love Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we must recite the book of Allah with reflection. We should contemplate it when we are reciting the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. My dear respected brothers and sisters, this Quran is a book of guidance. Today, when I was coming, it was my first time to come to this masjid, so I just put my GPS and bring me here to the background. And I don't doubt the GPS. Who made it? The human being made it. The Quran is our GPS if we are indeed believers. If we are believing in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if we want Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to love us, we must recite the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with reflection. This Quran, it gives you a direction. When we say the Quran is a book of guidance, it gives you a direction. It tells you where is north, where is south, east, and west. It is like that. But in order to know south and north and east and west, you have to have some knowledge. If you go and travel to China and you don't speak their language, and every sign written in Chinese language, okay, whatever they call it, I don't know the name of it. It has a name. Everything is written in their language, and you don't speak Chinese language. Okay? And they give you a brand new car with GPS, but the GPS saying in their own language. And you are in the highway. You don't know how to read the sign. You don't understand the one speaking what he's saying. What is the chance to find out your way? Zero. So if we don't understand the language of the Quran, then what is the chance of the Quran to show us the path? My dear brothers and sisters, when we are traveling in the highway, they give you 4 signs. When you go into your direction, they give you 4 signs. They give you the number of the roads, they give you the name of the roads, they give you the exit number, and they give you which direction you go in, either south or north or east and west. Quran is like that, my brothers and sisters. It's a GPS for us as believers, but we need to really have the understanding of the Quran. If we don't understand, then how can the Quran be a GPS for us, my brothers and sisters? Brothers, sisters, if we want Allah to love us, we also need to love His Messenger Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. May the peace and blessing of Allah be upon him. So Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, قُلْ إِن كُنتُمْ تُحِبُّونَ اللَّهَ فَاتَّبِعُونِي يُحْبِبْكُمُ اللَّهُ. Say, O Muhammad, if you want to love Allah, then follow me. If you want Allah to love us, then we should follow the footsteps of the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. فَاتَّبِعُونِي يُحْبِبْكُمُ اللَّهُ. He is the one who is saying, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, follow me, and then Allah will love you, because He is the one who explained the Quran. إِنَّا أَنزَلْنَا إِلَيْكَ الْكِتَابَ لِتُبَيِّنَ لِلنَّاسِ مَا نُزِّلَ إِلَيْهِمْ. He is the one who translated the Quran for us. He is the one who explained the Quran. He is the one who says, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, ثَلَاثٌ مَنْ كُنَّ فِيهِ وَجَدَ حَلَاوَةَ الْإِيمَانِ. If you possess 3 things, you will test the sweetness of the faith. If you have 3 things, you will test the sweetness of the faith. أَنْ يَكُونَ اللَّهُ وَرَسُولُهُ أَحَبَّ إِلَيْهِ مَا سِوَاهُمَا. To love Allah and His Messenger more than anybody else. Anybody else. وَأَنْ يُحِبَّ الْمَرْءَ لَا يُحِبُّهُ إِلَّا لِلَّهِ. And to love your fellow brothers, sisters, as believers, to love them for Allah's sake, subhanahu wa ta'ala. You know the Sahaba radhiyallahu alayhim, the way they loved the Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, it was something that beyond our imagination even. They were willing to give their life to be protected, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Even the tabi'in, there was a tabi'i, his name, one of the tabi'in, he was the student of Anas bin Malik, Thabit al-Banani. Thabit al-Banani was a student of Anas bin Malik, and as you know, Anas bin Malik used to serve with the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Thabit al-Banani was one of the greatest scholars in the tabi'in in the city of Basra. When Basra and Kufa, there was the center of knowledge in the time of the tabi'in. So he was the student of Anas bin Malik 40 years. Thabit al-Banani, when he see Anas bin Malik, he used to tell him, أعطني عينيك التي رأيت بهما رسول الله. Ya Anas, show me your 2 eyes that you saw him. You saw them, the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Ya Anas, أعطني عينيك. You want to see the eyes that saw the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. 40 years, student of Anas bin Malik. He passed away 127 in the Hijrah. My dear brothers and sisters, so the hadith of the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he said, if you possess 3 things, you test the sweetness of the faith. أن يكون الله ورسوله أحب إليه مما سواهما وأن يحب المرء لا يحبه إلا لله. If you love your brother, for Allah says subhanahu wa ta'ala, And sister, for her sister, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give you a chairs from light in the day of judgment. The Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he told us in the day of judgment, there will be a chairs around the throne of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and those chairs are from light. And those who sit in there, their face is light. So the Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, the Sahaba, after the Messenger mentioned those people, and he said, Mahum bi anbiya, wala bi shuhada. They are not messengers, neither they are messengers nor martyrs. So the Sahaba, they want to know who these people they are. Those who's going to be in the, the chairs of light, under the throne of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who they are. Because the Sahaba, they want to do what those people does, right? So he sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, هم قوم تحابوا بروح الله من غير أرحام بينهم. They are good people who love each other for Allah's sake. They have no blood relations. They are not family. They love each other for Allah's sake, subhanahu wa ta'ala. تحابوا بروح الله. They are not relatives. They don't give wealth to each other. They love each other for Allah's sake, subhanahu wa ta'ala. My dear spiritual brothers and sisters, Imam Shafi'i radiallahu anhu has a beautiful, poem. He said, أحب الصالحين ولست منهم لعلي أن أنال بهم شفاعة وأكره من بضاعته المعاصي وإن كنا في البضاعة سواء. He said, I like and love those who are righteous among the people. أحب الصالحين, even though I'm not one of them, among them. Subhanallah. Who is Imam Shafi'i? He's one of the greatest men that every woman have delivered. And he's saying this, say, I love the righteous people, even though I'm not among them. لعلي أن أنال بهم شفاعة. I may get, because I love them, they are in intercession in the day of judgment. وأكره من بضاعته المعاصي. And he say, I dislike and hate the person that his goods, what he's selling is a sin. The people who commit the sin, ma'siyah, he say, I dislike them, I don't like them. وإن كنا في البضاعة سواء, he said, even though our goods are sin, he's, belittling himself, even though he's a great scholar, an alim. He's belittling himself, he's humbling himself, because that's the way the true scholars, they humble themselves. They don't say, I'm a Imam so-and-so, I'm a Sheikh so-and-so, and this and that. No, absolutely not. Even the Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam was down to the earth. To the point that when the Bedouin, they come from overseas or from, the countryside, they cannot differentiate him sallallahu alayhi wa sallam from his Sahaba. He doesn't dress differently. He doesn't do anything different. Whatever they do, he does sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. He loved the Sahaba, then they loved him so much. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So Imam Shafi'i said, I dislike those whom their goods are the same, even though we are same in goods. And Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal radiallahu anhu, he responded to Imam Shafi'i back to his same poetry. He said, تحب الصالحين وأنت منهم. تحب الصالحين وأنت منهم لعلهم أن ينالوا بك شفاعة. He said, you love the righteous people and you are one of them. And maybe because of you, they will get intercession in the day of judgment. Or Shafi'i. And you hate the people whom they are Buddhists, they are merchants, are the same. You hate them. وَخَاكَ اللَّهُ مِنْ ذَاكَ الْبِضَاعَ. And may Allah protect you from those they are goods are sin. وَالْعِيَاذُ بِاللَّهِ. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us. And may Allah guide us. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keep us on the straight path. Brothers, sisters, as I told you, this is the first time I come to your masjid, but I hear a lot of good things about your masjid. And I love you for Allah's sake subhanahu wa ta'ala before even I meet you. And it should be that way, my brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters, I want to relate to you another beautiful story. The story of Aba Idris al-Khawlani. He was one of the students of Mu'adh ibn Jabal. And Aba Idris is the one who narrated this hadith. He said, one day I entered the masjid of Damascus and I found a shab barad thanaya, a man, his teeth are very white, young man, and whenever he says something, or people they give him something, they come to him and he gives words and khalas, and that's it. And he said, I fall in love with him. But he was busy with, teaching the people. So he said, I decided to come early in the morning next day to the masjid. فوجدته قد سبقني بتهجير. And he said, I found him in the masjid praying. Abu Idris, he thought he came to the masjid early in the morning with the intention that I will be before him, and when he enters, I will give him salam and I will talk to him. But he said, I found him قد سبقني بتهجير. He's already there. And he said he was praying. And he said, I waited until he finished his prayer. I came in front of him and he said, I told him, Wallahi inni la hibbu. I swear Allah, I love you. And then Ma'ad bin Jabal, he said, Allah, you swear Allah, you love me? And he said, Allah, I love you. And second time, Ma'ad bin Jabal say, Allah, you love me? And he said, Abu Idris, he gets scared. He say, Allah, I'm not lying, I love you. And the third time, he said, he jumped on me, Ma'ad bin Jabal, and he grabbed him and pulled him toward him, hugged him, and he said, Abshir, I'm going to give you a good news. I have a good news for you. Inni sami'tu Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. My dear brothers and sisters, when the Sahaba, the way they love him sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, the way they take his words and where they put him in his words, is beyond our imagination. Ma'ad bin Jabal, he gave this news because a hadith that he heard the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam say, he said, Abshir, I have a good news. I have a good news for you. I heard Allah's Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam say, Allah will say in the day of judgment, where are they, those who love for my sake? Today I will share them, my own share, when there's no others, except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's share, except mine. Allah will say that. So Abu Idris, he get this news from Ma'ad bin Jabal. And who's Ma'ad bin Jabal himself? We know Ma'ad bin Jabal. One day he was riding behind the Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and the Messenger said to him, say, Ya Mu'ad, oh Mu'ad, Wallahi, the Messenger swear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, yes, say, Wallahi ya Mu'ad, inni uhibbu li nafsi kama uhibbu li nafsi. I swear Allah that I love for yourself, but I love for myself. The Messenger, Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, says this, Allahu Akbar. فلا تدعن دبر كل صلاة أن تقول اللهم أعني على ذكرك وشكرك وحسن عبادتك. So he gave this gift. The Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam gave him this gift. Mu'adh bin Jabal said, "Don't ever miss to say after each prayer, Oh Allah, a'inni, help me, enable me to remember you." And that's another one that inshallah we'll talk about next khutbah. That if we remember Allah all the time, Allah will love us. فاذكروني أذكركم. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم فاستغفروه إنه هو الغفور الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والعاقبة للمتقين ولا عدوان إلا على الظالمين والصلاة والسلام على المبعوث رحمة للعالمين نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. أما بعد، عباد الله، اعلموا أن الله أمركم بأمر بدأ فيه بنفسه وثنى فيه بملائكته المسبحة بقدسه وثلث بكم أيها المؤمنون من جنه وإنسه فقال عز من قائل إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد، وبارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد. So the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam taught Mu'adh bin Jabal. He said, "La tada'anna dubura kulli salat." After each prayer, don't miss to say, "Oh Allah, enable me, a'inni, help me to remember you, ala dhikrika, to be grateful to you, to be thankful to you, wa husni ibadatik, and to worship you as perfectly as you like to be worshipped." Subhanallah, it's beautiful. And it's very simple and easy to our brothers and sisters. I'm sure all of you memorize this beautiful dua. My dear brothers and sisters, The other acts of worship that made Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala love us is to increase our prayers and nawafil. In a beautiful hadith, the Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam told us that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is hadith al-Quds. Allah said, in this hadith al-Quds, Allah said, Man aada waliyan li faqad adantu bil harb. If anyone give hard time or against a person who is among the people of Allah, Allah declared war against that person. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continued, Allah said, وَلَا يَزَالُ عَبْدِي بِشَيْءٍ أَحَبُّ إِلَيَّ مِمَّا افْتَرَضْتُ. What made us to be close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and Allah, to get close to Allah, is to observe and do whatever Allah commands us. The 5 daily prayers, fasting in the month of Ramadan, go to Mecca and perform your Hajj. If Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give you wealth and if you are able financially and physically, pay your zakat. So those are the fara'id. Then the hadith al-Qudsi continued, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَلَا يَزَالُ عَبْدِي يَتَقَرَّبُ إِلَيَّ بِالنَّوَافِلِ. We get close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The more extra nawafil we do, the more extra sunnah we do, we get close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in this hadith al-Quds, وَلَا يَزَالُ عَبْدِي يَتَقَرَّبُ إِلَيَّ بِالنَّوَافِلِ. We get close to Allah with the more sunnah. If you fast Monday and Thursday, and the 3 days, the wait days, 13, 14, 15. Or if you can fast 3 days every week, or you can fast in Siyam Dawood, 1 day you fast, 1 day you bring your fast. This nawafil get us close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then the hadith continued, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَلَا يَزَالُ عَبْدِي يَتَقَرَّبُ إِلَيَّ بِالنَّوَافِلِ حَتَّى أُحِبُّهُ until I love that person. Allah will love that person. فَإِذَا أَحْبَبْتُهُ, when Allah loves someone, كُنْتُ سَمْعَهُ الَّذِي يَسْمَعُ بِهِ. I will be his hearing that he is hearing. وَيَدَهُ الَّتِي يَبْطِشُ بِهَا وَبَصَرَهُ الَّذِي يُبْصِرُ بِهِ. His vision that he can see. Allah will protect your vision. Allah will protect your ears. Allah will love you subhanahu wa ta'ala. And subhanAllah, in the Quran, there's many places that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told us that Allah loves the believers. And first, Allah is the one who started the love. So we need to love the Quran. If we love the Quran, Allah will love us subhanahu wa ta'ala. My dear respected brothers and sisters, if you love someone and care about someone, and he texts you and sends you a message, very important message. He tells you this message is urgent message. What do? Do you ignore? In the real world, of course not. This Quran is an urgent message for us. How do you take it? When you're talking to someone you love, you enjoy it. Like old friends, and then you went back to your homeland and you meet your old friends, and then you're talking, you enjoy their company, right? We need to enjoy the company of the Quran. Imam Shatibi has a beautiful poetry about the Quran. SubhanAllah, Imam Shatibi was amazing. So he was talking about the Quran and he said, وَإِنَّ كِتَابَ اللَّهِ أَوْثَقُ شَافِعٍ وَأَغْنَى غَنَاءٍ وَهِبًا مُتَفَضِّلًا وَخَيْرُ جَلِيسٍ لَا يُمَلُّ حديثه وترداده يزداد فيه تجملا وحيث الفتى يفرح في ظلماته من القبر يلقاه سنة متهللا هنالك يهديه مقيلا وروضة ومن أجله في ذروة الحسن ابتلى. He said, we go talking about the Quran. When we die in the grave, the Shaykh said, in the grave, those who recite the Quran, who implement the Quran to their life, who love the Quran, when they go to their graves, the Quran will come like in a human form, and he will comfort them. هنالك يهنيه مقيلا وروضة ومن أجله في ذروة العز ابتلى. Subhanallah. But yeah, so brothers and sisters, when we recite the Quran, we should have the will. Will means that a portion of the Quran that we recite every day. I know, brothers and sisters, some of us may say, I'm busy. What are you busy? The dunya, right? But this dunya will not go with us in the grave. The money that we accumulated He will not go with us, except what we give for Allah's sake. And nobody say don't have money, have money. But let me ask you this question. I'm sure we have a lot of doctors in this masjid, and we have engineers, entrepreneurs, some people who spend a lot of time in their education. Most of us, at least we finish, bachelor's, masters, and PhDs, right? How many hours we spend learn the knowledge that we have today? Years, hours. How much money we give away to get education? A lot. The same, one of us sometimes, we may not recite Surah Al-Fatiha correctly. So what is important for us? Is the dunya important or akhirah? By the way, nobody say, don't take care of your dunya. Actually, we should be the most educated people, because that's part of our being. You have the highest level of education. It's very important. But there's no contradictions. We can memorize the Quran, or at least recite Surah Al-Fatiha with tajweed in a correct way, and at the same time have whatever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives us in this dunya. So my dear brothers, the final message I want to share with you today, and I want you to take this as a message, not as a khutbah, because it's Friday. This, cultural things, that we inherit our fathers and grandfathers, and Friday we go to the masjid, we listen to hadith because it's Friday. That's not the right way. It is an opportunity for all of us to gain knowledge, and whatever knowledge that we gain to implement. So I'm going to leave you one thing, brothers and sisters, both of you. If you don't know how to recite Surah Al-Fatiha correctly, it's starting today. You have no excuse. And by the way, all our Imams, scholars, Abu Hanifa, Al-Shafi'i, Ahmad ibn Hanbal, Al-Thawri, the 30 plus Imams, because there's many school of thoughts, we only know 4, but there's many of them, right? All of them, they agree upon it. If you don't not recite Surah Al-Fatiha correctly with tajweed, your prayer will not be as valid. How many weeks is it going to take to correct Surah Al-Fatiha? I know sometimes people, they have some egos, I'm the doctor so-and-so, and the so-and-so. How can I sit in front of my child, for example, or in front of the day? It would be embarrassing for me. Brothers, it's better to embarrass yourself in this life before you meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you embarrass the day. Surah Al-Fatiha, this Surah Al-Fatiha. Master Surah Al-Fatiha. Why? Because in Al-Jazari, he said, وَالْأَخْذُ بِالتَّجْوِيدِ حَكْمٌ لَازِمٌ مَنْ لَمْ يُجَوِّدِ الْقُرْآنَ آثِمٌ لِأَنَّهُ بِهِ الْإِلَهُ أَنزَلَ وَهَكَذَا مِنْهُ إِلَيْنَا وَصَلَ. To learn the tajweed whenever you memorize, minimum Surah Al-Fatiha, to learn with tajweed is wajib. It's compulsory. It's absolutely compulsory to recite with tajweed Surah Al-Fatiha, at least, because Surah Al-Fatiha, we read minimum 17 times, right? Why? مَنْ لَمْ يُجَوِّدِ الْقُرْآنَ آثِمٌ. The person who does not read the Quran with tajweed, he commits sin. Why? لأنه به الإله أنزل. Because Allah has revealed His Quran with tajweed. وهكذا منه إلينا وصل. And we have our ulama and scholars who can teach us the tajweed. So inshallah, this masjid, forget what I say today. Everything. Establish a teacher. Somebody, I'm sure you have someone who knows the tajweed in your community. At least it's Surah Al-Fatiha. It may take 1 week. I know some people, they already know. But those who doesn't know, it may take 1 week, it may take 2 weeks, or 3 weeks, or 4 weeks, or a month, and it's worth it. So that's the prayer we got. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله اللهم اغفر لنا ذنوبنا وإسرافنا في أمرنا وثبت أقدامنا وانصرنا على القوم الكافرين. اللهم اغفر للمسلمين والمسلمات والمؤمنين والمؤمنات الأحياء منهم والأموات برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. عباد الله إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون. آخر السنة.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد